They're making their way back home, Canada's Olympians, following last night's dramatic closing ceremony. Global's Crystal Goomansingh is in Paris for us once again and joins us this morning. Crystal, good morning to you. And we had heard that Tom Cruise was going to play a big part in the closing ceremonies last night, and he did not disappoint.
He didn't, although I would think that it might be really interesting to watch him and Carolyn compete. I think maybe there's a collaboration there that would be really quite fun. There was an amazing moment at the Stade de France when he dropped down from the sky. Everyone was waiting to see, like, what is Tom going to do? He did not disappoint. There's a moment when he hits the floor and all of the athletes, you can see they light up and they start taking pictures and high-fiving him. And he looked so excited to be on the floor with the athletes. And then, of course, that moment where he takes the flag and sort of does the official handoff for the Summer Olympics to LA in 2028. But, you know, you were mentioning our Canadian athletes, and they did so well. You know, you mentioned Phil Wizard in breaking, the first ever medal to be awarded at the Games. We got 15 medals across different sports, 9 gold. That's a historic haul that we haven't had before. So a really tremendous Games for Canadian athletes.
Oh, for sure.
By the way, did Tom Cruise, did he borrow Harrison Ford's Indiana Jones costume for that? That appearance? He looked a little Indiana Jones, no?
It had a little bit of some similarities there. You're absolutely right. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, gosh. But, Crystal, the success of Team Canada, we cannot underscore this at all because, as you mentioned, the golds that we won, but overall, the medal haul.
Yeah, 27 medals. We haven't seen that before. The previous sort of best Games for Canada, you know, non-boycotted Games was Tokyo. That was what they wanted to do. They wanted to try to get around that number that we had in Tokyo. They surpassed that. 27 is really impressive. And medals in sports that we haven't had before. You know, just take women's beach volleyball. That was an exciting match. They were playing for gold, and absolutely, I don't think anyone in that stadium, just in the sort of shadow of the Eiffel Tower, could ever be disappointed with the women taking home a silver medal. We got a medal in fencing. We haven't seen that before. Even of course, our flag bearers for the closing ceremonies. Summer McIntosh, who we should say turns 18 next Sunday. I don't know how she will outdo being a flag bearer at the closing ceremonies of the Olympics. Maybe there's some other sort of party she has planned. Ethan Katzberg taking home a medal in the hammer throw. We hadn't won any, you know, throwing events at the Olympics in 120 years. So much for Canadians and Canadian athletes to be proud of at these Games. There were so many incredible firsts and really just spectacular performances where they just gave it all and you could see it.
Absolutely. They did us proud without a doubt. And every time I saw Summer McIntosh, I don't know about you, but I kept thinking, what was I doing at 17?
No, not that.
Not that. No. All right.
Exactly.
Crystal Goomansingh for us in Paris this morning. Crystal, good to see you, and thanks for this.